Flait. Fast lane artificial intelligence transportation. Megatrend urbanization, the inner city traffic dilemma. Most urban towns have proper-sized streets, and the traffic is really low even in peak times. But when more people move into the town, it will grow, and more traffic arises, including more noise and pollution. Since space is short and expensive in growing cities, there are not many possibilities for more or bigger streets. This inevitably leads to first traffic jams in peak hours. The trend to urban living causes even more people to move into the cities, and high-density megacities occur. More people, more traffic, more noise, and more pollution, but no more space for more or bigger streets. The result is the total traffic collapse we see today in megacities, a problem which is inevitable and unsolvable with the traffic systems of today. The use of individual cars lead to a lot of traffic and lane blocking by cars searching for a parking space. Crossings with traffic lights are especially jammed because of slow reaction times of the human drivers on green light phases. These spots are even worse in pollution, smog, and noise level. Public mass transportation systems help in these scenarios, particularly in peak times. But for the passenger, the comfort is really low, with overcrowded stations, subways, and buses with no guaranteed seat, high noise level, and no privacy. And in the worst case, on peak times, there is still not enough space for everyone to get into the subway or bus, and people have to wait for the next one, which is not less crowded most of the time. The Flait project solves these main problems of the cities today and the increasing urbanization of tomorrow. It drastically improves the transportation efficiency in inner cities by roughly 1,000%, brings a flexible transportation solution to the cities that is always available on demand, and achieves the best adaptation of the transportation system to the needs of the people in the cities, passengers and pedestrians. So as we saw, it is not an easy or fast task today to get from A to B in a city. If you use public transportation, like a bus or subway, you must walk to the nearest station early enough to catch your train. Seating is not guaranteed, and conversation is neither private nor easy in the crowded train. You will then drive around in the city with many stops in between, and sometimes even change lines until you finally arrive at the nearest station of your destination. From there you have to walk, and because public transportation does not drive exactly at your time, your best plan is to arrive early and wait for your appointment. If using your own car, you must go to your car, which in the best case is parked on a street nearby or in a parking lot not too far away. You then must drive through town, including traffic jams and one-way streets, just to find a parking space quite near your destination. The search for a parking lot can be long and frustrating. Since the driver is concentrated on the streets and finding a parking lot, the trip itself is also often stressed and hectic. Since parking is not guaranteed, it is uncertain how long you must search for it. After you walk from the parking lot to your destination, you finally arrive, often late. With Flait, everything gets better, more comfortable, and much easier. 10 to 15 minutes before you start, you call the Flait by an app. It will notify you when it arrives right at your doorstep. You can easily enter it with 2 persons, comfortably seated facing each other. While the Flait drives you directly to your destination, you can enjoy the view or have a private conversation with the other passenger. Since the Flait drives you when you want, where you want, you will arrive totally relaxed and right on time at your destination. Here you can see all 3 different transportation methods again at the same time target for comparison.